If you've been struggling to lose fat, trying different diets, different workouts, and never sticking with it, this video is for you. I'm going to tell you the secret to actually losing fat and getting in better shape. There are a million different strategies and recommendations out there, and honestly, most of them are terrible. Things like 75 hard, or doing keto, or people telling you to run 5K a day, or maybe it's cut out carbs. The real secret is simple, and it's this. 1. Do less, not more. 2. Do it consistently. That's how you lose fat. That's how you build muscle. Because you don't need more discipline, you need a structure that doesn't rely on it. How do I know this? Well, I've been there. I've been where you might even be right now. I was overweight. I was out of shape. This was me about 9 years and 90 pounds ago. I spent years trying the do more approach, cutting out carbs, extreme crash diets, tons of cardio, and none of it worked. I'd lose some weight, sure, but I would feel miserable. I'd quickly burn out, and then I would put the weight right back on. I spent years in that yo-yo cycle. You can brute force yourself to lose some weight, at least for a short period of time. But in the end, you're just going to slingshot yourself right back to where you started. And that's what happened to me. But then I realized the problem wasn't effort. It was structure. I didn't need another extreme plan. I needed a simple system that I could actually sustain for life. I realized the secret: do less, not more. If I had taken a realistic, sustainable approach right from day one, I would have achieved my goal way earlier. My story is one of misplaced effort. Now, every day I'm a little bit leaner, a little bit stronger. And not only that, I'm actually enjoying the process. I eat fun, satisfying foods like pizza, pasta, burgers, cookies, ice cream. Every week, I fit them in every week. I train once or twice a week, lifting with short, intense sessions, maybe 30 minutes at a time, in and out, and then I'm right back to living life. I've built healthy habits like walking more seamlessly into my life in a way that's enjoyable. I don't do any cardio. I maybe just play sports sometimes for fun. After almost a decade of trial and error, I finally crafted a system that actually works. One that anyone can follow because it's sustainable, no matter how busy your life gets. That's exactly why I started this coaching practice, to help people avoid the mistakes that I made, to give people the advice that I wish I got. So let me break down the 3 key principles that changed everything for me. This is the foundation of what I call the Unlock Protocol. And if you want to go deeper into this framework, I actually made a free guide that walks you through these step by step. It's linked down below. The first key is what I call the minimum effective structure. If you can't follow a plan forever, it's not a good plan. The minimum you'll actually do will always beat the maximum that you'll quit. So here's how that looks in real life. For strength training, your baseline, your minimum, is 1 focused workout per week. In that session, hit your main compound lifts with intensity, 2 sets, maybe 3 sets each. Your horizontal push, vertical push, a pull movement, a leg movement. If you can only carve out 30 minutes in an entire week, do these exercises and then leave. Walk out happy. Everything else is honestly optional. You're going to be fine if you don't hit calf raises. You're going to be okay if you didn't do reverse flies this week. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. If you can hit this minimum, this 1 workout, 50 out of 52 weeks of the year, you will absolutely achieve your goals. But it's so crucial that you always hit this minimum. Even if you're traveling or if you're really busy, find a way. Even if you don't have access to a gym, you're hitting push-ups, you're finding a bar and hitting pull-ups. Once you lock in this minimum, you can always build from here, but you'll never fall backwards. The second key is what I call tracking what matters. I'm a CPA. My job is to track and analyze trends. And I realized I could do the same thing with fitness. Track just enough to stay accountable without overdoing it, without being obsessed about every detail. Because when it comes to losing fat, you only need awareness of 2 things: how much you eat and how much you move. That's it. You don't need to weigh every gram of everything you eat, and you don't need to cut out foods like pizza. You just need a simple way to keep yourself accountable. For food, you can even take pictures of what you're eating using ChatGPT or MyFitnessPal, and it'll estimate how many calories are in the food. making it so easy to track. For activity, I focus on steps. That's getting 10,000 steps a day. And I'm also working out, once or twice a week. Tracking these two data points tell you everything you need. If you're losing weight and your pictures are looking a little bit better, keep going. Don't change anything. If you're not losing weight, well then either move a little bit more or eat a little bit less. No stress, no extremes, just structure. The third key is simple. Never go backwards. Sure, we all fall off sometimes, but the whole point of doing the minimum is so that we can actually be consistent with it sustainably and we're not going to burn out. That's what makes the difference. As long as you don't completely give up, like those month-long periods where you stop tracking what you eat, you stop going to the gym. If you can avoid that, you're still moving forward. Every day, you're either progressing, maybe that's getting a little bit leaner, or building muscle, becoming a little bit stronger, or you're at minimum maintaining, and both are wins. Making progress isn't actually that hard. Keeping it, that's hard. I used to make progress, burn out, and then lose it all and be right back where I started. Now I focus on doing the minimum, and every day I'm getting leaner, I'm getting stronger. That's the heart of the Unlock Protocol. Motivation doesn't just appear. You build it through small wins stacked over time. Like Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Consistency is everything. If you take anything away from this video, let it be this. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do the right things consistently. The Unlock Protocol isn't about perfection. It's about progress that you can actually sustain for life. If you want to start applying this today, you can download my free guide below. It breaks down these principles step by step so that you can get started right away. And if this resonated with you at all, feel free to hit subscribe. I'm going to be posting weekly videos, sharing everything I've learned, and just genuinely trying to help you guys avoid the mistakes that I made. Hopefully, I can simplify fitness and help you finally unlock your potential.